Namaskaram. Welcome to PGurus. I'm your host JK. First of all, thank you very much for the tremendous response you gave to the last video with our political analyst, Mr. Banuchander Nagarajan, with regards to where Prime Minister Modi ji will be fielding, rather will be campaigning from or will stand in the next Lok Sabha election. Today, again, we have something unique, something different, something that people are trying to figure out. With the same person, Mr. Banuchander Nagarajan, let us welcome him and hear from him what's his idea about the Indi alliance, as well as maybe daughter alliance, if I have to just say it very simply. Otherwise, how is it faring so far? So I'm really happy to have Mr. Banuchander Nagarajan once again. Uh, Namaskaram.
Hi JK. First of all, I want to wish you and all of your viewers a very happy Navratri. Hope they get all the peace and contentment in life.
Yep. Happy Navratri to all our viewers. Thank you for supporting us. We have crossed 4 lakhs already. Do keep those numbers coming so that we can do more of such videos. This is more like a kind of just giving some rest to Sree Iyer for some time, maybe one video a week or something, but still, thank you for the support. So, Banuji, let's get onto the topic. So, Daughter Alliance, as we know it, there've been lots of turmoil inside the alliance. People trying to just break away. Still, somebody's trying to stitch it together. What's really is happening there as of now?
JK, so we have not heard anything from them for a long time, so we do not know what's happening. So whether they are alive or is something happening in the background, nothing is apparent now. What we know so far is they prepared for a gathering in Bhopal, which the Bhopal Madhya Pradesh Congress said no to after the Sanatan Dharma controversy. So that's what we know, and I think there have been some parlays in the back end on seat sharing and everything, but I don't think anything substantial has come out of it. The excuse they give is that Congress has been busy with elections in the 5 states and so on, but I don't think anything substantial has happened, and which is par for the course. This is what I expected, because they couldn't even sing a slogan out last time. They were supposed to come out with the slogan when they met in Mumbai. I think it was probably a month or more than that ago, but they were not able to come up with that. And we spoke previously, I think, about how there are so many contradictions within the India alliance. In terms, they could not come up with a cogent idea of why they want to remove Modi. They wanted to remove PM Modi, but they were not able to give a cogent reason of why. And obviously, they are competitors among the various states that they are trying to collaborate in. Very notably in West Bengal, in Bihar, in UP, and so on. So the contradictions were there. So regarding ideas, organization, and most importantly among leadership, they haven't chosen a convener. And there are many contenders for the convener, from Nitish Kumar to Mamata Banerjee to Kharge ji, Rahul, maybe so on and so forth. So none of it is gelling together, and they are now going to face assembly elections. And they have not come up with any collaborations for the assembly elections. At least they have not announced it yet. So probably nothing is happening, and they will try to do some jugaad post the elections. So far, it has been a very sad show from their side.
Right. We hear that Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Telangana Congress seems to be somehow they just came back to limelight. Earlier it was BRS versus BJP. Now somehow kind of propping up. Congress might as well do well in Telangana. So do you think Congress numbers are getting better? Do you think last time they were around 50 odd? And do you think they're going to fare better this time? In Lok Sabha, not in Telangana, Lok Sabha 2024.
Yeah, so and in the Telangana assembly elections, I think Congress is suddenly doing very well. I think they reap the good karma of all the anti-BRS, anti-KCR agitation that BJP has done. They actually weren't in the picture till, like, say, 3 months ago. But after the BJP organizational reject, suddenly there seems to be a strong anti-incumbency wave that we see. And the surveys actually show both BRS and Congress neck to neck as far as Telangana assembly elections are concerned. What will happen in the parliament is something that we'll see after the assembly elections. But right now, Congress is definitely on upswing in Telangana.
But I guess you have put your numbers for Congress, isn't it? So we just want to hear it from you. So do you think Congress is going to do far better than what they did in 2019?
So I will speak about the assembly elections first. Very initial assessments, because we do not know we do not know what is going to happen. But they are in terms of Rajasthan, BJP is definitely winning. But Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh are very close, neck to neck. In Telangana, as we spoke, Congress is doing well. In Mizoram is a very small state with, I think, all the 40 constituencies, the margin of victory was less than 2,500 votes. So it's a very, very small state and anything could happen. There are three players there, MNF, there's another player, another ZVF and the Congress. And the surveys say that they all are getting 10 odd seats. But it's a very, very hard thing to predict when you have only 2,500 people that are actually swinging it on either side. I mean, to give an example, somebody can speak to 2,500 people for 5 minutes in 2 weeks. Okay, so you can go and like campaign like that. So that is the level of that's the level of politics in Mizoram. But anyway, if you actually we are more interested in the Lok Sabha elections, right? So I have done some calculations, and based on it, Congress is not going to get more than 80. Okay, that's the best case scenario. In my assessment, they'll probably repeat what they got in 2019, which is 54. So they're probably going to get 50. But what you see on the screen is probably the best case scenario for Congress. I will actually tell you how it works. The numbers that you see here are the numbers that they will contest. Okay, so this is not the number of seats that they will win. Just to clarify it for the viewers. So there are 543. If you count it totally, there'll be 543 states. I have classified them into 4 different quadrants. Okay, so the one on the left, that in pink color, is where they're utterly hopeless. Okay, they probably won't win anything. Those states are UP, Gujarat, which are BJP strongholds, and AP and Odisha, which are actually Jagan and Biju Janata Dal stronghold. Yeah, so they are not BJP strongholds as well. So they are totally absent in around 152 seats. Okay, then let's come to the bottom green quadrant, in which they will definitely go alone. The Congress is a very decently strong player there. Okay, they have a very decent presence. So there are 126 seats like that, and they are spread out around Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Telangana, Goa, and the Union Territories. Okay, so among all of this, they have a substantial presence. Okay, so then comes the blue quadrant and the yellow quadrant, where they will have to partner with somebody. In some states, they are the major partner. In some states, they are the minor partners. Okay, so let's go to the yellow quadrant, which is the bottom right, which is in which they are the major partners, because Congress is already a big player there, and they will like to partner with some, or they would be forced to partner with a few other parties that are part of the alliance. The states are Kerala, Northeast, Jharkhand, Haryana, and Jammu Kashmir. So together they are around 75 seats, in which I am guessing that they will contest in 47 seats out of the 75. Okay. So this is the major alignment so far. Let's come to the most important part, which is the blue part. Okay, the blue part represents the states in which they are a minor partner. Okay, so let me go to the numbers and I'll explain why this is important. So they are spread around Maharashtra, West Bengal, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, and Pondicherry put together, Punjab and Delhi together. They form 190 seats. So, and if you look at it, this is where India alliance matters for the Congress. Why is the Congress so hell bent on India alliance? Is because of this quadrant, and this quadrant will particularly determine how many seats Congress will win, more marginally compared to the estimates that we have. Okay, so in this quadrant, I am estimating that there are around 52 seats that the Congress will contest. I'm not talking about winning. This is 52 seats that they will contest. So if you look at it, say Maharashtra, in which they will partner with, say, Shiv Sena of Uddhav Thackeray portion and NCP. In West Bengal, they will partner with Mamata Banerjee. In Bihar, they will partner with JDU and RJD. In Tamil Nadu, with DMK, BCK, etc., etc. In Punjab and Delhi, probably with Aam Aadmi Party, we do not know. That portion is also very shaky. So if you look at it, what you actually see is Congress wants to ride on the back of the strength of the regional parties, right? So they want to eat out of somebody else's plate. So this is, and the thing is, the hit rate for this will be higher than any other quadrant, because the regional parties would have consolidated their vote base, and in many states they are in power as well. If you look at West Bengal, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and Delhi, the alliance partner is already in power. In Maharashtra, they were in power till recently. So they are already established, and the Congress wants to eat out of their plate. So that this is where the major issue will be. This is where in this 190, Congress will want to get as many as possible, more than the 52. They will, like, if they get 72, they will be like extremely happy. But the regional parties will not give them, because this is their bread and butter, right? So this is where the major issue is. This is why we have not heard anything for the last 1 month, because I think they've been haggling around this, right?
Right.
So this is the issue that the Congress is facing. Okay. Yeah. So now that is the previous slide was on the number of seats that they will contest. Okay. So now if you look, this is the number of seats that they will win. Okay. So in the first quadrant, if you saw, it was the hopeless quadrant, where they're not even competitive. They are not going to win anything. Okay. So let's assign 0% chance. Okay, 0% victory for them. Okay. B is the one in which they are contesting alone. Okay, we are assigning 25% weightage for that. Okay, and the C and D are the ones in which they are partnering with somebody. Okay, in C, as we saw, they are partnering with the Indi alliance partners. In D also, they are the major partners, probably within the India alliance as well. If in both of these, if you see, if they win 50, I'm actually giving them 50% chance of winning something. Okay, so assume they win 50. Okay, so totally, if you cumulate it, you will see the total number of seats is 81. Okay, so again, I go to the blue section C, which we spoke about in detail previously. This is if they increase it to say 72. Okay, they will get another 10 seats. Okay, and similarly, if they, I mean, the dream scenario of if they go to 92. Okay, it's not possible at all. Just saying theoretically, they will have 20 more seats, in which case they will become a 3-digit party. Okay, so but that's not at all possible. Even this is a very positive case scenario for Congress. Okay, so now you see it's 81. I'll just make one more point. Okay, so this number is known to everybody. Okay, because every other player knows they are politically savvy, right? They know that this is the best case scenario for the Congress. So what we actually can.
Is this based on 2019?
Yeah, so this is based on 2019 and further calculation. See, if you look at the numbers, they're very approximate numbers. Okay, this is just a back of the envelope calculation, right? So because the elections are so many months away, and alliances have to be firmed up, and so many things are there, right? So this is just a back of the envelope calculation. So what Congress has ultimately reconciled to is they are going to be a 2-digit party. Okay, and everybody knows it. So now the fundamental question is, with a 2-digit party, what alliance are you going to run? Even if, like, in a dream scenario, they form the government, what alliance are you going to run? So this is where the Congress is stuck. Yeah, in the wildest of wild dreams, they're not possible. Okay,
right.
So this is the number of seats that the Congress is going to get in the best case scenario. Okay, let me actually, like, if there's another slide, I'll go and tell you, like, how much the Congress will actually win. Do you have that? Yeah. So if you can zoom it, JK, and go to the bottom.
Yeah.
So this actually shows a number of 50 for viewers that cannot read it. So this is the basic calculation that I have done, basic estimates as it stands now. Okay, in the 15th of October. They probably are going to gain 50 seats, which is very similar to what they have. And I think The majority of it comes from Kerala, or the biggest win for them comes from Kerala, which will contribute to 15 seats. So cumulatively, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Telangana together will form around 28 to 30 out of the 50. So they basically are wiped out in North India, and they're going to get 60% of their seats from South India. So this is the state of affairs for Congress. Okay, I'll tell you one other simple point, JK. What they are up against. They are up against BJP, and I'll give you one simple number, which is that in 2019, out of the seats that the BJP has won on 226, they have won more than 50% of the votes. On 226,
Right.
they have won more than 50% of the votes. Okay, there is no visible anti-incumbency against the current government. But even if you say there is some anti-incumbency, okay, even if say like 5% or 10% of the voters go away, even then they will have 45% of votes in 226 constituencies, which means there's a definite win. So what the BJP is actually playing for is the difference between 226 and 272, probably around like 46, 50 seats. Okay, so BJP is basically focused. It has to win 50 seats, while these guys have to like win 50 seats to get to a 3-digit score. Okay, so that is the gulf between BJP and the Congress, right?
Right. So I guess so. BJP and Congress can come together and can become the ruling party, if at all we have to say that. So that was kind of so. Last time it was around 55. In fact, thanks to Kerala and Tamil Nadu, where they kind of made the major numbers for Congress just by themselves. I guess DMK was kind of courteous enough to give them almost 9+ seats in Tamil Nadu, which kind of helped them. In fact, they are pretty much safe within the DMK fold at least Tamil Nadu. Kerala, they are on their own; they can do better. And it's, I guess, communist versus Congress, and in some other places it's communist with Congress, and it's going to be pretty murky when we just get to the election date, or maybe just when the dates gets announced by the election commission. But this kind of gives at least the viewers, they can even crunch their numbers, their own numbers. They can just do the kind of mathematics that Banu has done for us. Do just post that in the comments. And thank you very much, Banu, for joining us once again. And it's been a privilege having you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.